अब हिंदुस्तान मिले हिंदुस्तान से।
जेके टायर, देश का टायर।
Every victory is a spotlight moment, isn't it? But it's the quiet grind backstage that makes it shine. It is the result of countless many hands that work tirelessly through night and day for a win that belongs to everyone. It is a relentless relay of progress with its high points and performance that peaks at every milestone. Navigating through a shifting landscape of challenges and change. Forging new ways of thinking that break free from old mold, sprinting forward with new speed towards a new future. It begins with a start that's set by a vision. A vision to make this run the greatest one yet. A goal set higher, a core fueled brighter, demanding that extra ounce of effort. Refining up for max efficiency. The thought, plan, and action all connected like a finely tuned engine. Increasing performance, boosting speed, exploring new methods that ensure success. To be seen not as just another player, but the game changer. The game changes not by mere wanting, but by action-backed strategy. Where effort, fuel, and focus are optimized with precision. The race isn't just to win. It's to make every step count for those we serve. Improving every experience for those who cheer for you. By listening, adapting, and delivering with care. Because in every stride forward, their progress begins. Every lap is an integration of the effort behind and the outcome that is to come. The runner just does not run. They anticipate, adapt, prepare, and innovate, using insight like practiced instinct, using technology that accelerates to win. Because every champion is shaped by great coaching, a mentorship that leads with purpose and charge. It's about passing the baton with belief, creating room for potential to rise, and building a legacy that runs beyond the finish line, where every stride is a sprint towards something greater, where lives are touched, talent is honed, and dreams are shaped into destiny. Transition readiness is knowing when to shift gears, when to lean in, when to push harder. Because great finishes are not by chance. They are earned by those ready for the moment. At Indian Oil, readiness is powered by 6 levers of growth. Stronger core performance, building resilience at the foundation. Higher cost efficiency at scale, maximizing value with every step. Enhanced customer centricity, keeping people at the heart of progress. Tech-led innovation, driving change through future-ready solutions. Future-ready talent and capabilities, empowering our people to lead tomorrow. Accelerated energy transition, fueling a greener, sustainable future. Together, these levers shape growth, resilience, and long-term value for every stakeholder we serve. Every stride, every sprint, a testament to tireless effort and unity. Along the way, we have uplifted communities, empowered lives, because growth means little if it's not shared. This run has been extraordinary, shaped by passion and perseverance. But champions don't stop at the finish line. They prepare for the next with sharper focus, stronger resolve, and a team that moves as one. The next run begins now, and we are ready to lead it.
Cent Vehicle Loan Drive your dreams home. Loan up to 2 crore rupees. Attractive interest rates. Repayment tenure up to 7 years. Quick and hassle-free processing.
Empower her journey on road and in life. Centi Vehicle Two-Wheeler for women. Girl students 18 to 28 years with earning co-borrower. Working women 18 to 55 years. Low interest rates. Loans for EV scooters. Smart mobility meets education.
All these programs are AICTE approved, and three of these programs, PGDM, BIF and IPA, they are also NBA accredited. Ranking in NIRF, it is one of the top 100 B schools in India, and it is ranked as among the top 25 B schools in the country.
Around 100 companies visit IPE. To mention a few: Deloitte, TCS, Cognizant, Accenture, Genpact, and HDFC Group, ICICI Group, HUL, Mondelez International. In such a way, there are many companies, around 100 companies, reputed brands, visit IPE for their talent requirements.
Coffee can, yeah. Lots of, couple of teams, quite a few of you got it with my clues. It's coffee can. What's this? Hippocratic, yeah. So the doctors take the Hippocratic oath. So this company is called Hippocratic. What's this? Black Pearl, yeah, simple. Pirates of the Caribbean, Curse of the Black Pearl. That was the clue. So Black Pearl. What's this? X-ray. Yeah, the person you saw there was Willem Röntgen, who discovered the X-ray and was the first and was awarded the first Nobel in physics. What's this called? Not Mall Avenue, not Park Avenue, not Paul Mall. It's National Mall. I think one or two of you got it. It's called the National Mall. So there you go. The Capitol on one end and the Lincoln Memorial on the other end with the Washington Memorial in between and the Potomac River. Next. This one was a little tough. No. Influencer part everybody got, but the brand name, let's see the answer. Zin. Yeah, Zin is the brand name, so it's Zinfluencer. Zinfluencer. Okay, which company is this? Anyone? Nobody got to it? It's a famous river in North India. It's a tributary of the Indus. This is Zanskar. Yeah, Zanskar is right. This is Zanskar. What are we talking about? Simple one. Most of you got it? Not estates. Plantations. We wanted plantations, not estates. We're talking about plantations. Estate is just a management term. This is actually called a plantation. If you've written coffee plantation, etc., it's fine. The word plantation is there, we've given you. If you've written estates and plantations, then also we've given you points. What's the 6-letter name? Mosaic. Mosaic is correct. It's the Mosaic browser. Spelling is fine. Doesn't matter. Where did she work? Tiffany's. I gave lots of clues. Tiffany's, of course. Breakfast at Tiffany's. Which company? Blaupunkt. Blaupunkt is correct. The audio company Blaupunkt with the blue dot. What is this Costco strategy? Treasure hunt. Yeah, simple. Treasure hunt. The way you would do a treasure hunt in school or college. Cuban cigars is correct. Yeah, that was straightforward. Cuban cigars. What is this? Fortune cookies. Yeah, fortune cookies is right. So he wrote the fortunes in the fortune cookies or messages, anything to do with fortune cookies is fine. Which company? Simple one. IKEA, of course. IKEA. What did he add to the name? Yeah, the accent above the E in Faberge, right? So if you have just written Faberge, you get half a point. But he basically added that accent above the E on Faberge. 2-3 of you got it absolutely right. And the final one, a couple of ones more. Topaz is a very good answer. This is topaz, as in topaz blades, which dominated the industry. Topaz. Oyster, yeah, one pearl question and one oyster question. So oyster. And not Lexus. Prius is right. Only one person got it. Prius. Because to go before, that's where you get the word prior from. So Prius or the Toyota Prius. Okay. Time to move into our finals. But before that, I have to announce a few people who have missed qualifying very narrowly. So we're going to give them can we have the prizes ready here to give them? And Ready on live? Can we start? Good afternoon and a very warm welcome to JK Tyre presents the Hindu BusinessLine Cerebration Corporate Quiz 2026, powered by Indian Oil in association with BC, associate partners Central Bank of India, gifting partners Nexus Gifting Solutions, and Hyderabad venue partner Institute of Public Enterprise. Welcome to the Hyderabad Regional Finals. Yes, can we have a big round of applause for the quiz and for all our supporters and partners, especially our lovely venue over here, Institute of Public Enterprise. Thank you very much for having us over here, sir. This is the second regional round of this year's quiz, which has come back into an on-ground avatar this year after online for many years. We've already finished the regional round in Chennai, and here we are at the IPE in Shamirpet in Hyderabad for the Hyderabad regional round. We're going to have 6 of the best quizzers from this region come up on stage and do battle to determine who will represent Hyderabad in the national final. It's time now to meet our finalists. On table number 1 in today's final, please welcome with a round of applause, Grishma Pasham from Ventricle Technologies. With terrific score in the prelims. Very well done, Grishma. Please come and take your seat on table number 1. Neighboring her on table number 2, please welcome Joydeep Chatterjee from Alphabet. Seasoned regular quizzer, Joydeep. No surprises there, please come. Keeping the quizzing tradition alive at Alphabet Google. Neighboring him as finalist number 3 is a man who has won several quizzes in the country on his own, as well as teaming up with some of the others. One of the finest quizzers in the country, ladies and gentlemen, B. Naveen Kumar, Sai Mitra Constructions. Anyone who's followed business quizzing in India will know that he's a true legend. He's won so many quizzes across the country, but he has tough competition today. Let me tell you, he did not top this prelim. Okay? 3 people scored higher than him in this preliminary round, so it's going to be a good contest. All right, that's Naveen from Sai Mitra on 3. On our immediate left, on table number 4, is Raja Satish from Space Inventive. That seems like a very interesting company, so we're going to ask you about what you do for sure. Please welcome Raja. Please give him a round of applause. He's our 4th finalist. Our 5th finalist in today's regional final in Hyderabad is all the way from Sai Bhilai Steel Plant, Shalini Chaurasia. Fantastic. Please give a big round of applause. This is not just a city round, it's a regional round. So several cities and towns are mapped to the 6 different regions, and it's amazing. Did you make the trip all the way from Bhilai today? Fantastic, Shalini. Welcome. Lovely to have you here. Please give her a big round of applause. And completing our lineup for today is the person who topped this preliminary round, Sumant Patlola from Salesforce. Yeah, bigger round of applause for Sumant. He's our topper of the prelims, and he's sitting on table 6 because we're just doing it in alphabetical order. Okay. All right. Time to quickly meet our finalists, get to know a little bit about them, and test your buzzers. Once we have our missing person back. Okay. Let's let him come back and then we can start. Let me tell you a little bit about how the quiz will work. We have 4 rounds in the quiz. There's the JK Tyre passing round. We go to a buzzer round after that. And then we have the Indian Oil passing round. And then we go to a final countdown. There are 30 questions in all. Almost all the questions are going to be common to all of you. I'll tell you how and how it's going to get played out as we go forward. But let's quickly meet the finalists. Let's start with table 1.
Hi everyone, I am Grishma. I am a Hyderabadi, so I work at Vertical Technologies for now. I didn't know that I would qualify, so it's a surprise.
Welcome, it's a good, pleasant surprise to have on a Sunday. Welcome, Grishma.
Hi everyone, I'm Joydeep. Regional finals, so wrote Google instead of Google alphabeting because bigger things. Happy to be here, but solo quizzing after a while.
Very good. Welcome, Joydeep. On table 3.
Hi everyone, this is Naveen. I'm from Sai-Mitra Constructions.
Naveen from Sai-Mitra Constructions. Welcome, Naveen. Just put that mic on, please. Yeah.
Hello everyone, I'm Raja Satish. I'm into corporate communication at Space Inventive.
Okay, what does Space Inventive do?
Space Inventive is a technology company, and we source a lot of talent to clients like Novartis, Bristol Myers Squibb, Johnson & Johnson. We are more into pharma AI domain.
Wonderful. Welcome, representing Space Inventive.
Hi everyone, I'm Shalini Chaurasia from SAIL Bhilai Steel Plant. And by the way, I'm also an alumnus of this college, so it's great.
Wow, wonderful, wonderful. Lovely to have you here. So that's the additional reason I'm sure you made the trip. So lovely to have you here, Shalini. Welcome. And Sumant.
Hi everyone, I'm Sumant. I work as a senior product manager at Salesforce. This is my first participation in Hindu BusinessLine Cerebration quiz. I've participated in a lot of other business quizzes, but pleasure to be part of this and making it to the finals.
Wonderful. Welcome, welcome, Sumant. So some fantastic companies represented on stage, from Alphabet to Salesforce to Space Inventive to SAIL Bhilai Steel Plant, Sai-Mitra and Vertical. Excellent. Let's see, let's go straight in. We'll see the rules for the first round. It's called the JK Tire passing round. JK Tire, of course, presenting sponsors for the Hindu Business Celebration Quiz 2026. 10 questions on clockwise. We start with team 1. It's called infinite bounds. So questions will move from 1 and then pass to 2, 3 and so on. Whoever answers, the next question will go to the next table, right? That's on the direct. So when it's on the direct or on the pass, you get 10 points either ways, or part points if there are 2 parts, and no negatives. On each question, however, every contestant is allowed to do a buzz and steal. One contestant per question can hit the buzzer and write the answer down. If you get it right, you get plus 10. If you get it wrong, you get a minus 5. If there are multi-part questions and you're buzzing and writing, you have to get both the parts correct. If you get one part right and one part wrong, you'll still get a minus 5. Okay? So don't buzz and write unless you're very sure of the answer. Only one person can go for it. So, you'll have to be fast on the buzzer. And when it's your direct, just wait to answer. Let the others finish. Let's see if anybody wants to buzz, and then we'll allow it. Let's test the buzzers though once. 1, right? 2, 3, 4, 5. Can we check buzzer 5, 6 in the meanwhile, Sumant? Okay. Check buzzer number 5. Just try it again. No. You have a notepad with you, so write down your answers on that. But we have one more interesting rule, which we'll come to. Nope. I think they're bringing you a replacement unit. Okay, great. So we have one additional rule though, one very interesting rule. Can you go next please on the PPT? Yeah. So we have something called the JK Tire Puncher Guard Lifeline. Okay. So when you are doing a buzz and write, if you invoke this lifeline, and you can use it only once. Can you go next please? You can use it only once. You can save yourself the negative. So when you're buzzing, and you say you want to use the lifeline, you'll have to tell us that before you start writing your answer down, and I will announce it, and then we will, if you get it wrong, you'll save yourself the negative. You can use that once during the round. Understood? There's no need to use it in the direct or the pass because there's no negatives anyway. Right, all set, everyone ready? Question number 1 to you on vertical technologies. Here we go. Its story began in Hyderabad as a supposed remedy against the Spanish flu. A certain image it used on its packaging pays homage to a component of the then ruler's armed forces. Which brand is this? And what, but more importantly, what was the inspiration for the image? Okay, team on table 3, Naveen has buzzed. Are you using your lifeline? No, the image is the answer. Are you using a lifeline? Okay, he's using the JK Tyre Puncher Guard lifeline. Invoke that. Okay. All right. Go for it. Grishma, you have a guess? No negatives.
Any clue?
It's, like I said, it's a Hyderabad, it's a brand which started in Hyderabad. And it was supposed to be a remedy against the Spanish flu. So it's like a medicinal type brand. And there is a very distinctive image on its packaging of a certain type of person. People are very puzzled as to why a brand from Hyderabad used that kind of an image. It was because the then ruler of Hyderabad, the Nizam of Hyderabad, had certain types of people in his guards, in his forces. They were paying tribute to that and hence used this. So you can answer either part, I'll give you part points.
There are no negatives, right?
There are no negatives at all.
I'm guessing it must be slaves, like black slaves or some transgenders like that.
Black slaves. Can you be a little more precise?
Atlantic trade, the...
Okay, and what's the brand? No?
No.
Passing? Jaideep?
I'm guessing the menial workers, the labor class.
Okay.
And the brand is Joshina.
Joshina. Passes?
The brand is Zinda Talismat.
Is excellent, that's 5 points. And what's on the brand imagery?
The image is a black slave holding a spear or a dagger kind of.
Okay, and what does that attribute to?
That attribute to the armed force of the rulers having this blacks in the...
You know where these blacks were from or what name was generally given to that group of people?
Niggers, no. Slaves.
It's fine. I'll give it to you. That's a good enough answer. Please give him a round of applause. That is correct. The brand is Zinda Talismat, and this is the Siddhis, right? The Siddhis who were part of the Nizam's African Cavalry Guard. So you can, like you rightly described, you can see this African man holding a spear or an arrow on the Zinda Talismat, which is a Unani medicine brand, which is quite popular. So the full 10 points on table number 4. And on the pounds, a perfect 10 points on table number 3 to Naveen. What we'll also do is give 5 points on table 1 because of the African man reference and so on. We'll be liberal with points. So 5 points on table 1, 10 points on table 3, 10 points on table 4. Question now to you, Shalini, direct on table 5. Namakkal is the second largest producer of this commodity in India. The town is said to handle about 5-6 crore of these items every day, each weighing 52 to 56 grams. So imagine it. The industry dates to the 1960s when locals began small farms under thatched houses. In late 2022, exports to a country in the Middle East rose to 2 or 3 times the usual volume because that country was getting a huge number of tourists for a major event. So they wanted a lot of these items. What is this item? It's something that you probably see every day. Okay? And remember that they began a small farm under thatched roofs. So think of the fact that it's a small farm and look at the size of the item and the weight of the item and look at the volume, like 5-6 crores of these. What is this item? Simple one-word answer. What event caused the demand in late 2022 to rise in a particular Middle Eastern country? Because millions of people were coming to this country for a particular event. No one? Oh, you're buzzing? Okay. Joydeep, yes. You want to use your lifeline? Okay. Invoke the JK Tyre Puncher guard protect. All right. Okay. All right. Yes, Shalini, go ahead.
So the event would be the FIFA World Cup in Qatar.
That is 5 points.
Commodity, I'm not getting.
Namakkal in Tamil Nadu, 52 to 56 grams. You probably see it every day, made in a farm of sorts.
Is it turmeric or something?
Turmeric. Passing you on turmeric. 5 points on table 5 for the FIFA World Cup 2022 in Qatar. Sumant?
I'll pass.
Pass. Okay. Krishma?
The commodity is eggs.
Eggs! That's the right answer. The commodity is eggs. Namakkal is the second largest producer of eggs in the world, and they had to do 5 to 6 crore eggs for the FIFA World Cup. So 5 points on 5, 5 points on 1, no negatives on 2 because he cleverly used the lifeline. He got one part wrong, but that's what the JK Tyre Puncture Guard lifeline is there for. So round of applause to all the contestants. Good strategy, good thinking, Joydeep. Question direct to you. This is a traditional unit of measuring mass based on the average weight of a seed of the Arborus precatorius or gunja. It typically denoted very minute quantities or weights. However, the Mughals employed it exclusively to measure the weights of precious stones. What is this unit? It's a Arabic, Hindi type word. And it's used even today in, like if you, some Hindi, like fluent Hindi speakers will use it to denote how nice, for example, a food item is and things like that. Right? So, it's used in that phrase, you may not know what it means, but this is a unit for measuring weight, very minute weights earlier. The Mughals used it to measure the weights of precious stones. Anybody going for it? No. Joydeep, make a guess.
I'm going to go with carrot.
Carrot? Good guess, not carrot. We're looking for an Indian word.
Is it tola?
Not tola, nice try.
Asharfi.
Asharfi, nice try.
Is it Ratti?
Excellent answer, Shalini. Ratti is absolutely right, as in Ratti Barka Khana and things like that. This is Ratti. I think that's a tough question. Deserves a bigger round of applause. That's Ratti. Ratti is right, and Ratti was used by the Mughals for measuring precious stones. A famous traveler writer called Tavernier wrote about this in his works about how the Mughals used the Ratti. Excellent. Plus 10 on table 5. No points to anybody else. Question to you, Sumant, on table 6. Two parts here. Identify the brand which rose from downtown New York to reign blank in that retail space. That blank is a regular English word, but it also happens to be the name of the brand. For what reasons are its outlets typically designed in this manner? For what reason are its outlets typically designed in this manner? Go back to the text. You can work out the first part for sure. So it's now a very popular brand in the US in the retail space. So think of what word could fit there. That word, that regular English word is the name of the brand. And they typically appeal to a wide audience, but they specifically also appeal to people who indulge in a certain type of hobby, you can say. And therefore, they design their outlets like this. You have to get both the parts, yes. So all these huge open space and, little curves and things like that are there for what reason? Okay, no one's going for it. Sumant, you can start guessing. Which brand? Passing on both. Take a good guess on the second at least. Why would you design the outlet with so much space? Like what kind of hobby?
Try out the stuff with space.
To try out the stuff within the space. No? Grishma?
I'm guessing skateboards.
For the second part?
Like playing some game. Yeah.
Well, sorry, what is your answer for the second part?
I'm thinking that both answers are skateboard, or maybe they want to move through the space, like parkour or something.
Okay. And for the first part, what's the brand name?
Skate.
Skate. Okay. I'll not say whether you're right or wrong. I'll continue on.
Is it Vans and Skaters?
Vans and Skaters. Naveen?
Yeah, even I had the same Vans for the brand. And like for skateboarding, like...
Skateboarding, okay.
The brand is Gap, G-A-P.
Gap.
Just for the people, like...
Keep it on the image, please.
Gap, and they want to create a more conducive space for shopping.
More conducive space for shopping. Okay, Shalini?
I also had skateboards, the roadside skating, that's all. I don't have
You don't have the brand. Okay. So skateboarding is correct. They do this for skateboarders. So I will give you 5 points. So table 1, Grishma from Vertical gets 5 points. The brand is still open. We'll give an audience prize. Yes. Excellent. Please come and take a prize. The brand is Supreme. Yeah. This is the new age retail wear brand Supreme. That's why it says the brand reads Supreme in that space. Please give him a round of applause from the audience. Getting Supreme correct. Okay. So you got skateboarders right. Question once again direct to you, Joydeep. Their products range in size from a few inches, which is the length of most of their products, to amazingly 10 feet in length, which are some very special occasion products that they do. They sell about 150 crore of their products annually, so you can imagine the size and volume. A few years ago, they also eliminated stapling from their packaging to make their products and their packaging completely recyclable. Which brand is this? It's a huge Indian brand. It's famously named because whatever name it has is a metaphor for freedom for everybody. Even the poorest person can go from place to place using this. Most of their products are about a few inches in length. The very special occasion ones that they do are 10 feet in length. And 150 crores of these are sold. They are named after something, an object. They're named after a common object because that signifies that even the poorest person can travel freely anywhere. So freedom for everybody. So it indicates that their product is affordable and available for everyone, from the humblest person to the richest person who would use this. What is this brand? The brand is used by people. Some people may use it. It's an Indian brand sold to Indian households. Some people may use it every day. But many people will use it for specific occasions, especially festive occasions and so on. Okay. Enough clues. Nobody going for it. Go for it, Joydeep.
Half sure.
What? You want to buzz too late. Sorry, I had already started.
Half sure, but I'm going to go with Indian Post.
Indian Post, okay. Not India Post. Naveen?
Manyavar?
Manyavar. Not Manyavar suitings.
Haldiram's.
Haldiram's Bhujia. Okay, not bad. 10 feet though. Difficult. Yes, Shalini?
Cycle agarbatti.
Is the right answer. Brilliantly answered there. Cycle agarbattis is absolutely correct. This is cycle agarbattis. They're called cycle agarbatti because a cycle is something that appeals to pretty much everyone. Few inches to special agarbattis they make, which are kind of for display for 10 feet. Superb answer. Plus 10 to Shalini from Bhilai Steel Plant on table 5. Question to you, Sumant, on table 6. X is one of the oldest and major ones of its kind, and it was founded in 1925 by TMA Pai, Upendra Pai, and Vaman Kudva, and headquartered in a tiny town. The town is very famous for being a certain type of town in India. Okay? Y was established in 1906 at Mangalore by ASR Pai and was among the largest of its kind in India. Events of April 1, 2020 have brought X and Y together. So what are X and Y? Where was X headquartered? Like I said, X was headquartered in a tiny town, but it is a town very well known in India for a particular reason. Okay, it is one of India's first and biggest university towns. Okay, Naveen has gone for it. You have used your lifeline, so you'll have to give us an answer. Without that, so I need the names of the two entities and the town where X was headquartered. Like I already said, it was India's first university towns. If you know what a university town means. Just let me see his answer. And the other entity, please, Naveen, that was started in, which is Y, that was started in Mangalore. All right. Yes, Sumant.
Where was X headquartered? It's, I think, Manipal.
Very good. That's 5 points. Actually, that's 3 points. We're going to do 3 parts, yeah. What are X and Y?
It might not obviously be the Manipal University, not TAPMI, I believe. Not Manipal University, right?
You tell me.
I'm
You're saying X is Manipal University, okay, and Y?
I don't have a guess for Y.
No guess for Y. So 3 points to Sumant on table 6. Where's the scorer? Yeah, 3 points to Sumant on table 6 for Manipal.
Manipal, I'm thinking the medical college, Kasturba Medical College.
Kasturba Medical College, and why?
Yeah, the Y is the medical college.
And what is X?
X is the Manipal
University.
University. Wait. Oldest major one. Yeah, Manipal.
No. Okay. Joydeep?
Syndicate Bank and Manipal University or KMC.
Syndicate Bank and Manipal University or KMC. Which one is Syndicate Bank in this?
Do I need to tell you?
Yes, of course.
I think it's Y.
You think it's Y? Okay. Passes.
X is Syndicate Bank and Y is Manipal.
Y is Manipal what?
The medical college.
No, but X is Syndicate Bank. Sorry about that, not Y. X is Syndicate Bank, which was headquartered in Manipal. So that's another 3 points to Raja on table 4. And the last, what's remaining is what is the entity Y? Events of April 1, 2020 have brought X and Y together. So X is Syndicate Bank. What is Y?
Is it merger of banks like?
Okay. So what is Y?
Merged with Dena Bank or ING-YC or something.
Make up your mind.
ING-YC.
Not ING-YC. And audience, plenty of hands raised. Yes. Canara Bank. That's all it is. Please come and take a prize. Very similar because Canara Bank was started in Mangalore also by the Pais. And Syndicate Bank was started in Manipal, again by Dr. T.M. Pai and so on. So these are the two banks, Syndicate Bank, Canara Bank. Full 10 points to Naveen on table 3 who got it perfectly correct, yeah, with all 3 answers. So you got all the points on this, 3 points on 4, 3 points on 6 and 10 points to 3. Okay, the last points were given to you on table 4, so next question to you, Shalini, on table 5. While returning home from the 1948 World Championships, Marty Reisman of Marty Supreme fame smuggled in crystalware from Orifors. Their precious products could be tracked back to a technique in which air was trapped between 2 layers of glass. This technique was named after a spirit from Shakespeare's Tempest, alluding to its light and airy character. So this is a particularly premium brand of crystal glassware. What is the name? The name comes from the Tempest, and the name is also shared by a famous brand from the P&G stable. Pradeep has buzzed. Your lifeline is done. So we just need an answer. Okay. Seen his answer. Go ahead. Ariel, spirit from Tempest.
Tempest, there was a character fairy called Ariel.
And PNG?
PNG Ariel Surf.
Absolutely right. 10 points to you on Ariel. Perfectly correct. This is Ariel crystal glassware. Plus 10. Unfortunately, minus 5 to table 2. Some water. Some water here. Sorry about that. Okay, so plus 10 on table 5, minus 5 on table 2. Question direct to you, Sumant, on table 6. This is a glittering pear designed by Salvatore Ferragamo. Its gilded glass mosaic platform disguises the design's humble origins. Compelled to be frugal, Ferragamo began to use a light, hollow, and buoyant material to fashion platforms for his shoes. The material could be gathered from items discarded in restaurants all over Italy. What did he use to make his shoe platforms? There you go. Okay. It's a light, hollow, and buoyant material. Something he had to essentially be very frugal and keep the cost very low. So he found something that is otherwise discarded from hundreds of thousands of restaurants across Italy every day in many numbers. He took those and fashioned those into the platforms for his shoes. What? Joydeep has already guessed.
Something to do with discarded bread from
discarded bread.
Pizza base or dough.
Pizza dough. Good guess, not pizza dough.
Pizza crust, like the borders.
Pizza crusts. Okay, the borders that are thrown off. Nope.
The tripod, the pizza tripods.
Not the pizza tripods. Everybody going on the pizza route, okay?
Pizza case.
Pizza boxes, you mean?
Pizza boxes.
Which is what Joydeep tried. Sorry, incorrect. So minus 5 on table 5 for Joydeep. They still have a turn with Shalini. Yeah.
Maybe pasta, the cheese wheels, they use something.
Ah, very nice guess. Cheese wheels for pasta. No audience have hands raised. Yes, ma'am. Excellent. Please come take a prize. Corks from wine bottles is correct. Light, buoyant material. These were corks from wine bottles. So, minus 5 on table 2. No points anywhere else. Corks from wine bottles. All right. Next question. That was your direct. Question direct to you, Grishma. John Billings, a young American, was tasked with something in 1879. The name of the task derives from a Latin word meaning assess, the origin of which dates back to ancient Rome, where the rulers needed to know how many citizens could pay taxes. He in turn roped in an engineer to assist him. The engineer's solution was a machine that could tot up stats from thousands of pieces of data. What was this task? One word. Either who was the engineer or which amazing company did he go on to found? This is a kind of origin story of which phenomenal company. What was the task that John Billings was supposed to do? It comes from a Latin word meaning assess, and the origin of which dates back to ancient Rome, where the rulers needed to know how many citizens could pay taxes. The company is a company we all know very, very well. The engineer's solution was a machine that could tot up stats from thousands of pieces of data. In fact, the word machine itself is very important and a very good clue to get to the company. Last call on the buzzer. No one going? Okay.
I'm guessing the machine is ATM, automated teller.
I need a company name. or the name of that engineer, which is tougher. So you can give me the company name. Like I said, it's a very, very well-known, famous global company.
IBM, I'm guessing IBM, and the
Okay.
task could be like, how much pay taxes?
Well, task is just one word. It's a word that we all know.
Any more clues?
There's lots of clues there.
I'm thinking it's a tally system or like dispensing amount, something like that.
Okay, something of dispensing amounts, and the company you're saying is?
IBM.
Is correct. So 5 points on IBM. This is one of the origin stories of IBM. It started as computer tabulating and recording company and became International Business Machines later. Jaideep. Task.
IT returns.
Nope.
This is the tabulating.
What were they, I mean, there's a word for it. What were they doing? How do we know whatever task it is today? What are they tabulating?
So what exactly do you need?
I need one word. You're saying tabulating. Tabulating is an activity. What is the whole thing called?
Okay, at least the person.
It's an either or, so no points. I know you know the person, but that's not part of the question.
They were punching cards. This is how punch.
That is all punch cards. That's all correct. What was the task at hand?
Recording, like computer tabulating and recording.
That is all fine. That's not what we're asking.
Is it census?
That's all it is. It's the census, right? So he was tasked with doing a census. We are going to have a census in India shortly next year. He was tasked with doing a census, and that's how the whole Herman Hollerith came up with the whole punch card system, and that's how IBM started. So 5 points on table 5, 5 points on table 1 for IBM, 5 points on table 5 for census. Question back to you, Sumant, on table 6. Last question of the round. In 2020, this brand with a 4 Scandinavian name, which is, if you hear this brand's name, you'll think it's from Scandinavia, from Norway, Denmark, Sweden, something, but it's not. It's a very American brand. Sponsored a unique initiative in Paris, just after COVID, where people could enjoy an experience which they would have missed out on during COVID. Some did this while sitting in specially designed electric vehicles, while others experienced them from deck chairs on the shores of the Seine River. The first one that was part of this experience was something called Le Grand Bain. So what experience were they giving people? Were they sponsoring? Some people sitting on electric vehicles of some kind, some people sitting on deck chairs on the shores of the Seine River. What experience were they giving? Which brand is this? The brand is a famous brand. If you see the brand, the way it is written, the way it is pronounced, everything, you will think that it's a Scandinavian brand. They just wanted to bring about an exotic kind of name to the brand, so they gave that name. It's actually a very American brand. It's a consumable brand, something that you consume. What could people not do during COVID, which they did being on the shores or on a boat in the Seine River? Whatever that experience was has nothing to do with the brand. The brand was just sponsoring it, that's all. It's like JK Tyre sponsoring a quiz. It's like that. Nobody's
Is the
buzzed.
brand Decathlon?
Decathlon, okay. And what did they sponsor? What was this experience that people were going through? Or what is La Grand Bain?
Not being able to venture outdoors, so something like virtual activities.
Virtual what activity?
Swimming.
Swimming.
For the event, I'll guess like look the Eiffel Tower or visiting.
Looking at the Eiffel Tower. So this is Eiffel Tower viewing, okay. And what's the brand?
Brand, I'm not sure.
Don't know. Okay, Jaideep?
And I'm guessing is Pringles and
Pringles, okay.
Le Mans Rally.
No.
Yeah, the brand is Häagen-Dazs.
The brand is Häagen-Dazs, the ice cream brand, absolutely right. It's written in such a way that you'd think it's some fancy Swedish brand. And what is it that they were sponsoring? What were people doing? Sitting on deck chairs on the shores or on boats in the Seine River?
They were actually seeing some scenic location.
Some scenic location they were viewing. No? But 5 points to Naveen on table 3 on Haagen-Dazs.
Haagen-Dazs, reviving the concept of sharing the ice cream or just...
Nothing to do with that. Like I said, it's not nothing to do with their own products.
Sunbathing?
Good guess. So not sunbathing, not looking at tourist locations. Yes. Huh? Temporary open air cinema. Absolutely right. Come take a prize. They were watching a movie. That's what they were doing. So that's how it was. They put up a La Grande Bain is a French movie. So they were sitting on all this, on these deck chairs and these things and watching a movie. Well done from the audience. More questions coming up now for the audience before we do a score check. Okay, audience, here goes. Somebody who hasn't answered and won a prize, yeah? Okay, first one. Question, please. When the government of India introduced a new series of coins in 2005 of various denominations, they gave it an evocative name which is very representative of India and kind of seen here in this quiz in a way. What three-word phrase is this that is often used to show, you know, the different aspects or facets of India? Yes. Very good. Unity in diversity is correct. Please come take a prize. They called this the Unity in Diversity Initiative because they had different coins with different things shown on the coin. Unity in diversity. Next question. Since 2021, Volkswagen has been conducting a Project 1 Hour for its employees. The main components are a CO2 quick test and a group task on one's own climate protection contribution, especially after all their scandals. They want to make sure that they are responsible, you know, for climate change. They do three things in this Project 1 Hour for their employees. They do a CO2 test of the atmosphere and the immediate area. They make everybody do a group task. What activity is the third component of Project 1 Hour? Take a guess. Why would we ask this question? What activity is the third component? Yes. Yes, they took a quiz. That is correct. They take part in a quiz. Come, take a prize. They take part in a quiz. And the third question to the audience. On April 21, 2023, TikTok announced the enforcement of a new misinformation policy about blank blank by targeting content that is denying or misleading. They stressed the impact of this would have globally, stating that hashtags like nature, ocean, and blank action have garnered tens of billions of views. What topic? Yes. Climate change. Very good. That is correct. That's a good answer. So TikTok wants to make sure that there is responsible information related to climate change. Come take a prize. Come. Climate change. Let's take our first look at the score, please. Okay. We have Grishma on 20, Joydeep, a couple of negatives. Naveen on 25, Raja on 13, Shalini in the lead with 40, and Sumant on 3. Excellent. Close contest, long way to go though. All right, we go into our buzzer round next. Can I please have the buzzer card? So this is how the buzzer round works. There are 5 questions. There will be images accompanying every question, right? I will show the image either before or after I read the question, depending on how it goes. But the text of the question will not come on the screen. You will just have to listen to what I'm saying. When I'm reading the question, if you interrupt me and buzz, you will have to answer immediately. And then we will reset the buzzer and we will allow the other 5 people to attempt again if you get it wrong. It's +8 and -4 on both the attempts. So first attempt, you get it wrong, it's -4. It opens to the others. If you get it wrong again, it's another -4. If you get it right, it's +8. Okay? Just give me the the visual buzzer. Yeah. Yeah. All right. First question. Show the image. Which video game developers 404 page is this? The company is a subsidiary of Activision. Which video game developers 404 page is this? The company is a subsidiary of Activision. Anyone going? The answer is also the name of a geographic phenomenon. Yes, table 6, Sumant?
Blizzard.
Blizzard is right. Blizzard Entertainment. That's +8 to Sumant on table 6. The first CEO of which company shares his last name with this fictional estate? This NPO was founded to develop a secure messaging app. So the first CEO of which company shares his last name with this fictional estate? So if you know what the fictional estate is, it's the last name of the first CEO of a company. This non-profit organization was founded to develop a secure messaging app. Yes?
Whom?
Nope. -4. Reset the buzzer. Anybody else want to go? All I'm looking for is the name of a secure messaging app. Yes, Joydeep?
Telegram.
Not Telegram. -4. -4 to Sumant on 6. -4 to Joydeep on 2. Audience? Yes? Signal. Signal is correct. Okay. Okay. Complete the name of this winery that is owned by Maynard James Keenan of the band Tool. It's named after, the name comes from a Greek representation. It's owned by musician Maynard James Keenan of the band Tool. It comes from a Greek representation. Yes? Okay, okay. Reset the buzzer. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Closing it. Anybody from the audience? Slightly tough one there. I'll give you the answer to this one. Yes? Not St. Louis. This is caduceus. Caduceus, right? Like the representation of caduceus for medicine and so on. What is the 7-letter name of this Kodak camera introduced in the 1890s? Yes, Naveen?
Brownie.
Brownie is a good answer. +8 to Naveen on table 3 on Kodak Brownie. What name is given to the thin paper strips indicated here, Naveen?
Plume.
Plume, brilliant answer, +8 again. These are so called because they resemble smoke coming out of a flame. So they're called plumes. Those are the tiny bits you see in Hershey's Kisses if you buy them. So 2 +8s there to Naveen. Let's take a look at the score before we go into round number 3. Double checking that the score. I hope all of you are keeping your own scores as well. All right, this is what happens in typically a buzzer round with Naveen involved. Greshma's on 20, Joydeep's taken a slightly further negative. Rata's on 13, Sumant is on 7, Shalini on 40, Naveen on 41. Okay, Sale Bhilai Steel Plant going head to head with Sai Mitra Constructions. Come on, let's have a big round of applause for our 6 finalists. Yeah, fantastic. Okay.
Well, even I'm from IP, so we both are from IP.
Oh, both of you are from IP. So great. So 2 alumni fighting it out. So that's very appropriate. Yeah, I'd quite forgotten that you're from IP as well. All right. We go to the Indian Oil passing round next, which is round 3. Thank you to our powering sponsors, Indian Oil. 10 questions anti-clockwise. We go same. We just go in reverse order from table number 6. Same rules as before. and our JK Tire Puncher Guard Lifeline comes back. So you can use it once during this round when you buzz and write. Okay? Ready? Question to you, Sumant, on table 6. In order to distinguish themselves in a soon-to-be saturated field, Salesforce figured out something to give them an edge. Oh, wow, what an appropriate question. It's gone to the person from Salesforce. Okay. They paid $20 million to the Hebrew University of Jerusalem to buy something that they could deploy as the face of their AI operation. The rights to what did they purchase? I mean, this was not planned at all, but this is a remarkable coincidence that a question on Salesforce has gone to a gentleman from Salesforce. And I'm sure lots of people from Salesforce may be watching or will watch this video, so you better get this right. Is anybody buzzing though? There are lots of clues in the question. They wanted something to use as the face of their AI operation, so they paid $20 million to the Hebrew University of Jerusalem. Okay, Naveen has gone for it. Are you using a lifeline, Naveen?
Okay,
no, not using a lifeline. All right. -5, yes.
He counts, right? There is a, so the rights.
Okay, fine. All right. Take it away, Sumant.
Yep. Salesforce's legacy AI platform is called Einstein. So they asked for the brand name Einstein.
That is the right answer. That's all we wanted. So it is Albert Einstein's image rights and naming rights and so on. So that's why the Hebrew University of Jerusalem. Well done, Subhan. 10 points to him on table 6. And an excellent pounce by Naveen on table 3. Sai Mitra gets himself +10. So 3 and 6 +10. Question to you, Shalini, on table 5. These were created as part of a campaign to launched by the brand. You'll see what the brand is. To promote a good cause. What inspired the looks of the logo here? You have to be a little creative. Yeah, so it's obviously a Coca-Cola campaign. But what inspired the looks of the logo here? They were using these different logos to signify and promote a good cause. I need one key word in the answer. Look at the logos. Look how they seem or appear. Okay, write it down. Do you want to use your lifeline? Okay. Please invoke, go back to the previous slide, and please invoke the JK Tire Puncher Guard lifeline. There we go. All right. Okay. Yes, go for it.
Is it CAPTCHA?
CAPTCHA. Nice guess, not CAPTCHA. So they're promoting like safe browsing and things like that. Nice guess, not CAPTCHA. Raja, you have a guess?
This is dyslexia, like
good guess again. Not dyslexia. Nice guess.
The magnifying glass look.
Magnifying glass look. So it'll get distorted as you use a magnifying glass. So they're promoting like good eyesight or things like that. Okay.
I'm thinking this is how the can looked while we crushed it, so a dustbin or a cleanliness campaign.
Brilliant answer, Joydeep. That's a fantastic answer. This is how the logo will look if you crush the can or the bottle, and the campaign is to promote recycling. Fantastic answer. I think that deserves a bigger round of applause. +10 to Joydeep from Alphabet on 2, and an excellent pounce. +10 to Grishma from Vertical on 1. 1 and 2 both +10. You used up your lifeline, but you got it perfectly right. But it's your own direct now. So here we go. In the 1920s and 30s, Major General George Owen Square realized that he could literally wire songs to businesses. This wired radio he invented set the mood and revolutionized the way people shopped and eventually experienced his public spaces. With its name soon changed to what?
Want the old name?
Yeah. Okay, Naveen has buzzed. Using a lifeline? No. Yes.
This is the Walkman or the music player?
Nice guess. Not the Walkman?
Pass, same guess.
Okay, passing. Shalini, anything? No?
This is the karaoke machine. No.
Karaoke machine. Not the karaoke machine. Jaideep? Spotify. Not Spotify. Let's go to the audience. Does anybody know? Yes? What is Muzak? What is Muzak? No, what is it? What is the whole concept? Okay, you can take a prize. Muzak is correct. Naveen got it right. What is Muzak, Naveen?
Elevator music.
Elevator music. That's all it is. It's the standard music you hear when you go on elevators, lifts, in malls, in offices, and so on. That's called Muzak, and it's owned by a company called Mood Media. So it's Muzak. 10 points to Naveen on table 3 for Muzak. Okay. Question direct. Reset the buzzer, please. Buzzer reset? Yeah. Question direct to Sumant on table 6. During World War II, there lived a large Chettiar trading community in Southeast Asia. Financial trouble during the war led to changes in their fortune, especially after the Japanese occupation. They issued a kind of currency called dash money, their own currency for circulation in their own community, named so to evoke a tropical landscape. Fill in the blank to complete the name of the currency, which caused the Chettiars to slip and fall. Very simple. What was this currency called? Later on, of course, the Japanese occupied large parts of that Southeast Asia region. So they came away from Malaysia, Singapore, Burma, Thailand, and so on. And they donated a lot of their money. The Chettiars donated a lot of their money to the Indian National Army, or Subhash Chandra Bose's Azad Hind Fauj. But what was their currency called? It was a word that was named to evoke a tropical landscape. Okay, Joydeep has gone for it. JK Tire Puncher Guard Lifeline. Okay. Good, you used it. Suman, go for it. One word is all we want. And there's a nice clue right in the last line. Let's get an answer in quickly. Take a guess, come on. When you think of a tropical landscape, typical picture from like a tropical country, one of the things you would think of could be? Okay, I'm passing you. Shalini?
Shore money?
Shore money. S-H-O-R-E, as in shore, beach. Okay, nice guess.
Deccan money?
Deccan money, as in Deccan region where they came from. Nope, Naveen?
Pagoda.
Pagoda, nice guess on pagoda.
I'm guessing banana.
Banana, that's the right answer. It's banana money. It is called banana money to show the banana plantations and the banana trees that you would typically see in a tropical landscape, and that's why slip and fall. This is a good example of banana money. Good answer, plus 10 to Grishma on table 1. On table 2, Joydeep got it wrong, but he used his lifeline, so no negatives. Yeah, well used. Clever use of the lifeline there. Plus 10 to Grishma on table 1. Question back to Sumant on table 6. The company's original founding name was criticized for disrespecting Japanese culture and ignoring the significance behind the country's traditional outfit. Kyoto's mayor wrote to one of the founders, who was a huge celebrity, to consider changing the name of the company. The company name was eventually changed. Both the old name and the new name contain in them the name of the celebrity. Very famous celebrity and a very famous social media influencer and celebrity. Yeah. It is his direct, okay. Yeah. All right. We have a pounce from Grishma, so go for it. What is the current name? For good measure, you can say what is the old name also. If you know one, you will know the other.
A very random guess. Miniso.
Mini? Oh, Miniso. Nice guess.
Shane, S-H-E-I-N.
Not Shane. Good try again.
Pass.
Pass? Okay.
This is Kimono Kardashian. Like Kardashian. That was Kimono. Was the old
Kimono is the original brand. What is the current name?
From Kim Kardashian, it's I don't know the current.
You don't know the current name? I didn't ask for the old name. Last chance?
Casey.
Not Casey.
Maybe Kyoto Kimonos.
Not Kyoto Kimonos. So kimono was the original name. This is by Kim Kardashian. So kimono. And then people said you can't appropriate like a Japanese garment like this and put it as your fashion brand. And they said you have to remove the name. So she removed the name. And the new name is, lots of hands in the audience. Let's ask, how many ladies do we have here? You've already answered and gotten a prize. Okay, let's ask the gentleman at the back. Skims, correct. Come take a prize. Skims. Skims by Kim Kardashian, formerly Kimono Intimates, became Skims. Neatly done, plus 10 on table 1 to Grishma. Perfect answer. She got both Kimono and Skims.
Can I give part points?
No part points. I didn't ask for the whole name. Well done, and well done in the audience for Skims. Okay. Question now direct to you, Shalini. She got it on the pounds. Marcellus is a portfolio management services company that was co-founded by Saurabh Mukherjee, who also serves as its chief investment officer. He wanted to stand out and punch above his weight, so he borrowed the middle name of one of his personal heroes, recounting stories from David Remnick's biography, King of the World. Who is the company named after? Marcellus is the middle name of. So Saurabh Mukherjee, who started it, wanted, this person was one of his heroes. It's a real life person who was one of his heroes, and he wanted, like his hero, to stand out and punch above his weight. And the biography of this person is called King of the World. Okay, there's a bounce. You're using the lifeline. Okay, JK Tire punch card lifeline. Finally being used by Naveen. All right. Yes, go for it.
Muhammad Ali.
Is the right answer. That's all it is. Muhammad Ali Cassius Marcellus Clay. That's the Marcellus middle name. And it's of course Muhammad Ali, and that's why the firm is called Marcellus. Excellent, plus 10 to Shalini on table 5. Excellent buzz, plus 10 to Naveen on table 3. Reset the buzzer, please. Next question to you, Raja, on table 4. In 2019, Mischief murdered a Nike Air Max 97 by infusing the shoe with frankincense, layering the insole with wool from a lamb, and most importantly, injecting the bubbles with water from the Jordan River. So you can see there's some thematic there, no? There's a frankincense, there is lamb wool, and there is water from the Jordan River. What does the letter number combination printed on the shoe refer to? There you go. So you can see there that it says, so there are all those things we already told you about, and apart from that, it says MT.14:25. Right? So it says MT.14:25. What is that supposed to be a reference to, given the context of all the things we've told you in the question? Which is, the shoe is infused with frankincense, the insole was layered with wool, and the bubbles were injected with water from the Jordan River. So what does the letter number combination a reference to? It says MT and 1425. Nobody? Okay, Raja, take it away. Take a guess. What's like the thematic, or what is the thing there? What's going on over here? Why are they using frankincense, lamb wool, Jordan River? All that leads to what?
This is the max time which like the basketball player has dribbled the ball.
Dribbled the ball. Nope.
I'm guessing this is probably the verse in the Bible where Jesus walks on the water.
Okay.
So this is basically, it was called the some miracle shoe or something. Like
Okay.
Later they Satan shoe and all. Like, so this is basically, I'm going with a verse from the Bible where.
Bible. So what do you think the MT therefore stands for?
Which one?
The MT, what name do you think that stands for?
Miracle something, miracle.
No, it stands for like a person's name of sorts. What do you think it stands for?
Person's name.
Like which book of the Bible, etc. You want to just, I'm going to give you the points, but you just want to complete your answer?
I have no clue. I've just guessed from that.
You are absolutely right. It is exactly that. This is Matthew, right? That's all it was. This is Matthew 14:25. This is the verse in the Bible that refers to Jesus walking on water. That's why the frankincense is one of the 3 gifts brought by the Magi to Jesus. The Jordan River, is where he was baptized. Lamb from a wool from a lamb, because he's called Lamb of God, and so on. A round of applause there. Very well worked out. Great quizzing. He didn't know anything about it, but completely worked it out. So MT 14:25 is Matthew 14:25, the verse. It's plus 10 to Naveen on table 3, showing his quality there. Joydeep, question to you. Okay, identify the film inspired by a financial scandal of 1981-82. Which institution is the subject of this conversation?
Conta, I trusted my friend.
Friendship and money. Oil and water.
Indeed. These friends use the good name of the church to feed their greed. If money was lost, then I am to blame. Oh, if only prayer could pay off our
Yeah. Identify the film, and we need you to be very specific when you're identifying the film. It was inspired, it's a film that came out in 1990. It was inspired by a financial scandal of 1981-82. Which institution is the subject of this conversation? Which was the subject of that scandal? Anybody? One second. Would you wait to see if anybody wants to buzz? No? Okay, go for it.
The institution is IRS.
Is who what?
IRS.
IRS, the Revenue Service. Okay. And what's the film? No.
The institution is Vatican Church.
Vatican Church. Okay.
And do I need to tell the film's name or the
the film's name.
Film's name.
Done.
The institution is Vatican Bank.
That is correct. It's the Vatican Bank.
Film, I have no idea. Film, I don't
No? 5 points on table 5 for Vatican Bank. Clearly not enough Hollywood aficionados on stage.
The Vatican Scandal.
The Vatican Scandal. Naveen, what's the name of the film?
No idea passing.
You spend all your time watching business documentaries, which is why you don't know this. Yes, Aravindan from the Hindu. The Godfather Part 3, that's the right answer. This is the Godfather Part 3. Godfather Part 1 and Part 2 came out earlier. This came out in 1990. This is Godfather Part 3. And it was inspired by the papal bank scandal that happened. It's called the Banco Ambrosio, or the Vatican Bank, or the Institute of the Works for Religion. Anything is acceptable. Well done. 5 points to Shalini on table 5. Good answer on Godfather Part 3. You won't get a prize because you're the one giving the prize. Okay? Right. Question to you, Raja, on table 4. The Eden Treaty was a treaty signed between Great Britain and France in 1786. It effectively ended for a brief time the economic war between the nations and set up a system to reduce tariffs. It was supported by 2 things: the secession of the 13 American colonies, and what other epoch-making event of 1776. It was as if the then Prime Minister felt an unseen presence guiding him towards the treaty. So when I say epoch-making event, it is something from the world of business only broadly, okay? Some people got to, just trying to clue it without giving it away too much. Something very, very important came into the world in 1776. What? Something that people kind of refer to or kind of consider very, very important from the world of business and economics even today. So whatever this was, they referenced it and they figured that, okay, you know, Britain and France need to end this tariff war that's going on. Already 13 American colonies have seceded, so 1776 America was also formed. They said this was also come out, so we need to now sign this treaty. What? Yeah, go for it.
This is Adam Smith, League of Nations.
Adam Smith, what of nations?
No, League of Nations. So Adam Smith came up with the treaty and for the economy, the sharing and all. So basically, that particular league was into picture, and this made an this put an end to this war and wars.
What is the final answer?
League of Nations.
I'll have to pass you on that.
So I didn't get you one point you just mentioned. So 1776 was start of something.
I didn't say start of something. I said something came about in the world. That's as loosely as I can phrase it.
Something came into the world.
Yes.
Okay, probably I'm just guessing. I'm just taking, like Adam Smith wrote his famous book, The Wealth of Nations.
That is the right answer. It's not the League of Nations. League of Nations is something that came much later. Adam Smith wrote his seminal book, The Wealth of Nations, right? Still considered the iconic book on international trade, tariff, economics, and so on. I'll give you 5 points though, because I know it was just a slip of memory more than anything else. So 5 points on table 4. Full 10 points, of course, to Naveen on table 3, who nicely riffed off it. This is the publication of the Adam Smith's Wealth of Nations, which also happened in 1776. Last of our clockwise questions, coming to you, Joydeep. Last of our passing questions, rather, before we go to our final buzzer round. In January 2026, X announced that it has received regulatory approval and aims to sell 12 million pens in the first year of launch in India. This is a consequence of something which is about to happen in March, for which similar companies around the world are gearing up for a race to grab market share. What will these pens contain? What will these pens contain? Something that has been hugely in the news for good and bad reasons, especially in the US over the last many years. And it's kind of already available, I am told, on the unorganized market in India, but it will officially potentially come through now because regulatory approval has been given. Because there is going to be, I will tell you, who's buzz? Do you want to buzz? Okay. Why is your, oh yeah, it's come on. Yeah. You'll use the lifeline, okay? For the last time today, the JK Tire Puncher Card lifeline. Yes, nice guess. Could you use your lifeline? All right. Question is with Joydeep. Take a guess.
Is it LLM or AI?
Not LLM or AI.
Ozempic.
Is the right answer. Very good. Ozempic. Absolutely right. It's going to contain a generic version of Ozempic. This is Dr. Reddy's who have announced that they're going to do a generic version of Ozempic because the patent on semaglutide, which is the inherent drug, is going to expire, and then it becomes open to all to use, and so this is a generic version of Ozempic. Excellent. Plus 10 on table 1, no negatives on table 5 because Shalini used the lifeline. And this is, of course, an appropriate question to end the round in Hyderabad with a question on Hyderabad's own Dr. Reddy's. Okay. Few audience questions and then we go to our final round. Okay, audience, people who didn't answer so far. This is the well-designed logo of the Mini Ratna PSU named Alimco. What does Alimco manufacture? We'll try somebody else, sir. You've already got a prize. Yeah. What does Alimco manufacture? Yes. What does ALIM stand for? At the back? Not aluminium? Artificial limb. That's the correct answer. This is Artificial Limb Manufacturing Corporation of India. Artificial limbs. You have already got a prize? Yeah, can you please hand over a prize there? Okay, okay, all right. Artificial limb. Neil Young's Rockstar Bucks a Coffee Shop is part of a concept album that takes a stand against a corporate giant swallowing traditional agri-businesses, as heard in the lines, I want a cup of coffee, but I don't want a GMO. I'd like to start my day without helping blank. Which company's name fills in the blank? Yes, sir. Very good. Monsanto is correct. Well done, Monsanto. All right. And our last audience question. According to reports, China makes 200 billion of something every year. Their production is proving to be a grave problem for the environment. In recent times, contests are held in China to focus on sustainability and trying to tackle this issue. These competitions are funded by food delivery companies. What is being made in such large numbers? Yes. Very good. Chopsticks is correct. Well done. Chopsticks. Okay. Right. Score check and then final buzzer round. Buzzer card, please. Okay, there we go with the scores. Joydeep still in a minor negative. Raja on 18, Sumant on 17, Raja on 18. Shalini on 55, Grishma has overtaken her to 60, but in a commanding lead is Naveen Kumar of Sai Mitra Constructions on 91. Right. Final 5 questions. The quiz is not over yet because there are 40 points at stake. Final buzzer round. Here are the rules. Let's go into our final countdown. All right, here are the rules. Okay, this feed is going on and off, please. All right, 5 questions. I will read out the question. Nothing will come on the screen. There are no visuals. It's all text. Same rules as before. If you interrupt me, I'll stop reading the question. 2 attempts per question, plus 8, minus 4 on both attempts. Yeah. What product from Mars, the chocolate maker, claims that no 2 rainbows are the same, neither are 2 packs of dash? Yes? Answer.
M&M's.
Not M&M's. Good try. Minus 4 on table 2. Reset buzzer. Reset the buzzer. Open on the buzzer again. What brand product from Mars claims no 2 rainbows are the same, neither are 2 packs of dash? Yes, Naveen?
Skittles.
Skittles is a good answer. Plus 8 to you on Skittles. Can we do live scoring on the thing, please? On the screen, please. If you can switch to the other feed and just update the scores live. All right. Okay. Let's go with our next question. Which company manufactured the MQ-1 Predator drone? It is the GA Intriga, a class of nuclear research reactors. Which company manufactured the MQ-1 Predator drone? It is the GA Intriga, a class of nuclear research reactors. No one going for it? 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Audience? Yes, sir? General Atomics is a good answer. General Atomics is absolutely right. In 2026, a company named Amobia, Ammobia, claimed to have refined which century-old industrial process? A company named Amobia claimed to have refined which century-old industrial process? It has two names to it. You know, it has like a two-word hyphenated name. Names of two people. Yes.
Fritz Haber process. The ammonia making.
Haber what process?
Fritz Haber something.
Fritz Haber is right. I need a little bit more if you can.
It's a chemical process to make ammonia.
Fine, I'll give it to you. It's the Haber-Bosch process is what it's called. But Fritz Haber was the key name at making ammonia. That's why it's called Amobia. Good answer. +8 to Grishma on table 1. In the early 20th century, what landmark international agreement forced Bayer to give up its trademark on aspirin? Naveen?
Treaty of Versailles.
Treaty of Versailles, and with that Naveen goes into a century. Treaty of Versailles is absolutely correct. The Treaty of Versailles, signed after World War I, made a lot of German companies give up a bunch of things, and one among those that affected the business world was Bayer used to own the trade name aspirin, and it became a generic trademark after that. Okay, can we have a round of applause for all our 6 finalists? We go into the final question now. I think the quiz is of course decided, but it was a great fight for a very long time with both the ladies on stage, Grishma and Shalini, giving very good solid fight to Naveen, right? Final question, who connects an institution in Amberpet and a product from Karachi Bakery? Can you repeat? Who connects? Yes.
Usmania.
So, person being?
Usmania University and Usmania Biscuit.
And therefore the person is?
Mir Usman Ali Khan.
Excellent. +8 on a great answer to finish. Osmania University, Osmania Biscuit, Mir Osman Ali Khan. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we come to the end of the Hyderabad regional round of JK Tyre presents Hindu BusinessLine Cerebration Corporate Quiz 22nd edition in 2026, powered by Indian Oil in association with BSC, associate partners Central Bank of India, gifting partners Nexus Gifting Solutions, content research and quiz hosting by Nexus Consulting Bangalore, and our amazing venue partner Institute of Public Enterprise. Right. We'll just do one look at the scores, of course. Joydeep from Alphabet, please give him a big round of applause. I think it's very brave to keep trying to attempt the questions. That's all you can do in a quiz, and sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't. It's perfectly okay. Sumant from Salesforce topped the prelims, had a good run in the finals. I think good quizzing. Raja from Space Invention finishing off very strongly with that great answer in the end. I think very good quizzer. Please give him a round of applause. And our top 3 are Shalini from Sale Bhilai Steel Plant with some terrific answers there. And an IP alum, so fantastic to have you here, and some great answering. She's actually leading the quiz at one point. And a brilliant comeback from Grishma from Vertical Technologies with some stunning answers towards the end. But keeping up his quality, keeping up his reputation, starting slow but finishing in a flourish like the India T20 team yesterday did, is Naveen Kumar from Sai Mitra Constructions with 107, our Hyderabad regional champion. It is now my, the Hindu BusinessLine Celebration Corporate Quiz happens in 6 regions. Like I told you, we've already finished Chennai. We are here in Hyderabad. We will be going on to Bangalore and Kochi next weekend, then Delhi, and then the Mumbai regional round and the national final. We've been fortunate enough to have partners in every location, especially partners who've kindly and graciously given us brilliant venues. The Hyderabad venue is possibly one of the best we've hosted this quiz at, the Institute of Public Enterprise. So may I invite Professor Srinivas Murthy, please, Director of IPE, to come up on stage and say a few words before he hands over the trophy to our regional champion. You'd like to address from the center, sir?
Thank you very much, sir. Wonderful, Master. Good afternoon. Excellent to see event taking place at IP campus, beautiful IP campus. We thank the Hindu BusinessLine for having this celebration corporation quiz 2026 here at IPE. IPE, the institution, started in the year 1964, mainly to help the public sector enterprises in terms of training, research, and consultancy. Now we have a student strength of 540 with 1,100 students on the campus, variety of PhD programs offering, IPE conducting training, research, and consultancy in a regular way to the various enterprises. It's a great opportunity, and also we are privileged to have our own 2 of our alumni here, and one of the alumni being the topper. Give a big round of applause. And we welcome Hindu BusinessLine to have many such events in the campus. So on behalf of the management, we thank the Hindu BusinessLine for having IP as a venue partner. Thank you and all. And
thank you, sir. Thank you very much once again for sharing this beautiful space with us. We'd like you to please stay on stage, sir, and give out the certificates for our finalists and then the trophy to our eventual champion. Are we ready with the certificates? Yeah, yes. Can we have Joydeep from Alphabet come up first? Well done. Yeah, please. Right. Next up, can we have Sumant from Salesforce? Next up, Raja Satish from Space Invention. In 3rd place, we have Ms. Shalini Chaurasia from the SAIL Bhilai Steel Plant. Our runner-up of the Hyderabad Regional Prelim, Regional Final, Grishma from Vertical Technologies. You surprised yourself by making it here, but you did very well. And ladies and gentlemen, our Hyderabad Regional Champion who will represent Hyderabad in Mumbai on Feb 21st, B. Naveen Kumar, Sai Mitra Constructions. Yeah, give the trophy, give the trophy. For Mumbai. Yes, sure. With all the finalists? Okay, okay, sure. We need one more photograph. Naveen, if you can just bring the trophy back, yeah. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Professor Muti, for... Sure, sir. Please, please. Yeah, if you can please come once again. Can we have a round of applause, please? Go, I've already checked.
That's what. Once the live streaming is done only. I think we'll announce it informally over lunch. Fine. Okay, fine. When is your quiz? Is on? I was registered already. You sent it, no? Sometime back. I mean, I just for the registration.
Sir, thank you very much. Thank you so much. Thank you for your support. Ladies and gentlemen, a big round of thanks to IPE, our venue sponsors, and Professor Srinivas Murthy. Big thanks also to JK Tyre, our lead sponsor for this year's Hindu BusinessLine Cerebration Corporate Quiz. Also big thanks to Indian Oil, BSC, Central Bank of India, and our gifting partners, Nexus Gifting Solutions. A big round of applause to all of them, and thank you to all of you for making it here and patiently watching this quiz on a Sunday. To those watching on the live stream, thank you very much. We will see you next Saturday, the 7th of February, for our next regional round, which will be in Bengaluru. So once again, on behalf of our presenting partners, JK Tyre, powered by Indian Oil, in association with BSC, this is and associate partner Central Bank of India, the Hyderabad venue partner Institute of Public Enterprise, and our gifting partner Nexus Gifting Solutions. We thank you very much, and we will look forward to seeing you for the next regional round of the Hindu BusinessLine Celebration Quiz. Till then, take care. Bye-bye. Jai Hind.
ऐ भारत हम चल पड़े किस जुनून किस शान से जन्नत नुमा कश्मीर से आसाम के बागान से महाराष्ट्र से गुजरात से कर्नाटक से राजस्थान से तब हिंदुस्तान में
Folks, lunch is served for everyone, so please make sure you have lunch before you leave. Just step outside at the canteen. There will be people who will help you with directions. Yeah. Request somebody to help them, guide everyone to the canteen for lunch.
Isn't it? But it's the quiet grind backstage that makes it shine. It is the result of countless many hands that work tirelessly through night and day for a win that belongs to everyone. It is a relentless relay of progress with its high points and performance that peaks at every milestone. Navigating through a shifting landscape of challenges and change. Forging new ways of thinking that break free from old mold, sprinting forward with new speed towards a new future. It begins with a start that's set by a vision. A vision to make this run the greatest one yet. A goal set higher, a core fueled brighter, demanding that extra ounce of effort. Refining up for max efficiency, the thought, plan, and action all connected like a finely tuned engine. Increasing performance, boosting speed, exploring new methods that ensure success. To be seen not as just another player, but the game changer. The game changes not by mere wanting, but by action-backed strategy. Where effort, fuel, and focus are optimized with precision. The race isn't just to win, it's to make every step count for those we serve. Improving every experience for those who cheer for you. By listening, adapting, and delivering with care. Because in every stride forward, their progress begins. Every lap is an integration of the effort behind and the outcome that is to come. The runner just does not run. They anticipate, adapt, prepare, and innovate, using insight like practiced instinct, using technology that accelerates to win. Because every champion is shaped by great coaching, a mentorship that leads with purpose and charge. It's about passing the baton with belief, creating room for potential to rise, and building a legacy that runs beyond the finish line, where every stride is a sprint towards something greater, where lives are touched, talent is honed, and dreams are shaped into destiny. Transition readiness is knowing when to shift gears, when to lean in, when to push harder. Because great finishes are not by chance. They are earned by those ready for the moment. At Indian Oil, readiness is powered by 6 levers of growth. Stronger core performance, building resilience at the foundation, higher cost efficiency at scale, maximizing value with every step, enhanced customer centricity, keeping people at the heart of progress, tech-led innovation, driving change through future-ready solutions, future-ready talent and capabilities, empowering our people to lead tomorrow, accelerated energy transition, fueling a greener, sustainable future. Together, these levers shape growth, resilience, and long-term value for every stakeholder we serve. Every stride, every sprint, a testament to tireless effort and unity. Along the way, we have uplifted communities, empowered lives, because growth means little if it's not shared. This run has been extraordinary, shaped by passion and perseverance. But champions don't stop at the finish line. They prepare for the next with sharper focus, stronger resolve, and a team that moves as one. The next run begins now, and we are ready to lead it.
Cent Vehicle Loan Drive your dreams home. Loan up to 2 crore rupees. Attractive interest rates. Repayment tenure up to 7 years. Quick and hassle-free processing.
Empower her journey on road and in life. Cent vehicle two-wheeler for women. Girl students 18 to 28 years with earning co-borrower. Working women 18 to 55 years. Low interest rates. Loans for EV scooters. Smart mobility meets education.
All these programs are AICTE approved, and 3 of these programs, PGDM, BIF and IPA, they are also NBA accredited. Ranking in NIRF, it is one of the top 100 B schools in India, and it is ranked as among the top 25 B schools in the country.
Around 100 companies visit IPE. To mention a few: Deloitte, TCS, Cognizant, Accenture, Genpact and HDFC Group, ICICI Group, HUL, Mondelez International. In such a way, there are many companies, around 100 companies, reputed brands, visit IPE for their talent requirements.